Hello, on today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the book Olivetti by Ali Millington. Our names are Camila Chacon,
Mayte,
Emilia, Haro, Zubieta.
Olivetti was an instant USA Today bestseller. It received a glowing review in the New York Times by Tom Hanks and made several bests of 2024 lists. Olivetti genre is mystery.
Did you guys know the author before you read the book?
Actually,
no.
we didn't.
Me neither. Her name is Ali Millington. She also wrote another two books. One is named When You Find a Hope, and the other one is Once for Yes, which they were both launched in 2025.
That's actually insane. Like she's like a new upcoming like
I
writer,
think
right?
she's young.
She just started. Yeah. She just started.
Yeah, like she's starting her career as a writer. I think that's a wonderful.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome. She already won like a prize for it. Like I think the book was very like good written. Like I think it's like so.
Yeah, I also love that it was really easy to read. Like you didn't need a
to
lot
understand.
of focus, and
Right.
you could just like sit down and read it, and it was like an amazing book.
Yes, and also that it was like a very age appropriate for anybody. Like even a 5-year-old could read that, or like a 10-year-old, or even like a grandpa or grandma.
Yeah.
I would recommend this book. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I actually really like it. Well, I'm gonna talk about one of the main characters here, which is Ernest Brindle. He was actually a little shy boy, and he actually very strangely liked to read the dictionary.
Wow, that's really weird.
Yeah, it's
like,
actually weird.
how reading the dictionary.
Yeah, like he just liked to like memorize all the like the words of the dictionary. Like, bro, I don't even like to read. Like, it's,
None of us did.
like
Yeah, none of us.
I can't even read like a single page.
So he learned every word of the dictionary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
he
is so
did.
weird.
He used it as a coping mechanism when he was stressed, and I think that's really weird. A really weird way to cope, since like normally we just like go to our room or something, but he just like memorized the whole dictionary and started listing the words when he got nervous.
No, yeah, that's so.
I haven't even opened a dictionary in years.
Me neither.
No, like I've never even opened the dictionary. Like, I'm about to
I don't think I even have one.
And I don't
No,
plan
me
to do it.
neither. I don't plan to have one yet.
Okay.
That is so weird.
Okay, well, he was son of Beatrice Brindle, who is one. She's the mother of Ernest, and she's actually one of the most important supporting characters, and the reason like this story even happened in the first place.
We can forget about Olivetti, which was the Brindle's typewriter. He had lots of memories in his storage, but it was sold by Beatrice Brindle, which is really sad.
Why
yeah.
did she sell it?
Because she needed some money to buy a bus ticket to go to Canyon Beach.
I just find it so sad how they just like they did so many things together, like they made so many memories, and they just
Yeah,
like they
it's
dumped
really
it.
sad.
They
They
dumped
abandoned
it.
Yeah, I think that we
Yeah.
can all relate to Olivetti in those moments, because like I think we've all felt like abandoned at some point, like when we don't get enough attention, or we just feel like for example, today I didn't text my friend so much, and you just feel like a bit sad. And I think that Olivetti felt like betrayed in a way, since he kept all the memories that everybody in the Brindle family typed into him, and like for them to go and leave him in the pawn shop was like really sad for him. And like I think we can relate to that a little bit.
I think it was really sad, like how he watched literally like Beatrice using him every day to not even like seeing her.
Yeah, like staring at him.
Like watch him, like as he watched him replace how he was replaced with technology.
Yeah.
That is so sad, because I remember when I was little, like going to my grandparents' house and like using a typewriter, which I didn't even know how to use, because that was old for me. That was like ancient for me, because we were born with technology already.
Yeah, I feel really bad about him.
No,
Yeah.
it was actually really sad, but I found it very cute, like how I don't know, he just found a way to like still like look for the family, like.
He never
very
lost
supportive.
hope.
Yeah,
he
he always stayed positive.
And I think
Yeah,
it was
that
very
was
cute,
him.
like how he could see the Ernest growing up, and like that, like
Right,
watch him as a kid growing up.
I also liked how he like knew everybody in the family, like
Really
exactly. Like he knew their routines and how they acted. And I love the part when he mentioned that he could know the person by their fingers, because like for example he mentioned that like I don't know, Ernest had like sticky fingers or like
Yeah, like
big
fat
fingers.
fingers, yeah.
Yeah, and I like that he remembered and like cared about each like person individually, and he just like really cared for it. And it's weird because he's a typewriter, he's a thing, and we normally don't like think about, oh well, this microphone feels something. Well, it's just a microphone, but like Olivetti knew and cared, and he loved it. So I think that's really a really cool way of the author, like, to show that sometimes like maybe things feel things like
and maybe like I don't know. I think it symbolized something like I think it symbolizes how you forget like some of your like very old memories that were like positive. And I just find that very interesting because like I've forgotten about a lot of like memories, like positive memories. And like I'm like, oh my god, like where could like those memories be now? Because I don't remember them.
But the owner was Beatrice, which she disappeared.
Why?
Because she was sick. She wanted like to get away.
Oh, well, that's a sad part.
I think she had cancer, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I think like it is so sad. Like from one day to another, just your mother disappears.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Like I can't live without my mom.
Yeah, me neither.
And like not knowing what happened to her. Like where is she? Like
it must be really frustrating for like the whole family. And then like another challenge is now facing the sickness, because now that they found her, like now she's sick, so it's like another challenge they have to go through.
And like I just think it was just so like I don't know, she just left them like to like
Yeah,
so like survive.
I'm sorry, but that was very rude. Like,
Yeah, that was rude. She abandoned them.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
I think she didn't think about what they would feel.
She didn't like care about the consequences. I just
She only thought about herself.
I think
that was very selfish.
I didn't like that about her.
Yeah, me neither. I was actually very mad at her for that.
I was mad at her.
I also want to talk a little bit about Queen because she was a really important character throughout this whole story. She was Ernest's friend, and she was a really loyal and smart girl. She actually found some clues that helped the Brindles find Beatrice.
Yeah.
That was very nice of her.
Yeah, it was very cute. I just really love like their friendship, like how like they worked like I don't know, they worked really well together. I don't know how to explain
They
it.
had a great connection.
Like Ernest knowing that that he has her.
And I think it was an unexpected friendship that like came to be a really good part in the story, because it was like Ernest was really lonely and he didn't have anyone to like be with him, because like he loved the dictionary.
He was just a loner. He was a loner.
He was really
sad.
sad.
And like Quinn was really a really good part in the story where it shows like that Ernest had a friend and he had someone to count on, and like I think that was a really cool, because like we didn't expect that, because at the beginning of the story Ernest is like the loneliest boy ever and he doesn't care about having friends, so Quinn was like really a positive impact in his life and helped find the mom.
And I honestly think she was just a very underrated character. Like
I like being her friend.
me too.
I would love to be her friend.
Yeah, she was honestly so nice. And well, I'm gonna talk about the father a little bit here. He was the father of the Brindle family. His name was Felix. He actually helped throughout the investigation. I mean, he did, but like,
Imagine what he was feeling. His wife disappeared from one day to another.
And all the kids like left there alone.
Like, what do you do with your kids?
Like you're just
what do you
like,
tell them?
In the story, it literally
Your
says
mother
they
just,
ate
like,
burnt
left.
toast every day because the dad didn't know how to cook.
Yes, or like I don't know if he had like a girl, like imagine like I don't know, like doing her hair, like how could he do
Yeah,
it?
like I honestly, like if I was him, like I would have like actually been panicking. Like I was like, how would I explain it to my kids? Like she just disappeared. Like she just disappeared. Like
and like you have to care for your kids, and like at the same time like you're also going through something, because
And also
it's
like
you
working for
you need to work
exactly
and
like,
take care of them.
it must be really
and also search
complicated.
for your wife.
He was really weird in a way that he didn't care that
He didn't
much.
seem to care.
Because when the police said like no, it seems like she wanted to leave, like he just gave up. He was like, okay,
like if she wants to leave, I'm gonna leave her.
Exactly.
I'm gonna leave her
That
to
was
that.
a little bit bad about this.
But I think it was a way for him to cope. Like
Yeah, maybe he was hoping like, oh, like she just wants to leave.
Well, like, but like she wants her space.
Yeah. But like it was like hard for the kids.
I
but,
just
like,
I just think it was very dumb of him to like leave the investigation. From
yeah,
Yeah.
I would have kept looking even though she left like on purpose.
No, yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about the setting, which was actually in San Francisco, California. And I've been to California, but I've never been to San Francisco, and I'd love to visit.
Have you guys gone to something?
No.
I've never gone. I
Me
actually
neither.
really want to go. Like, I've been
too.
crazy.
I remember about San Francisco because of the movie Inside Out.
Yeah.
I remember by Full House, like all the
Yeah, and Fuller House, I love
all the houses are like lined up exactly,
Like
and
in the street.
yeah,
Yeah, I would like to visit the bridge.
yeah, it's really cool. And they lived in an apartment building, and that was actually a really important part in Ernest's story because he loved to go up to the roof, and there's where he read the dictionary, and that's like his safe place. Like it wasn't his room, it wasn't his house, it was like the roof, and like where should I find Ernest? He was always up at the roof. Like
Imagine like on a random day, like going up to the roof and then seeing a boy like reading a dictionary.
I would be like, bro,
Yeah,
what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
you good?
No, that is so weird.
Yeah,
No,
that
yeah,
was really
definitely.
weird. Like I couldn't like no, I would be in my bed like
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think it's time to wrap up this podcast.
Yes, I think we've talked enough about.
Yeah.
I hope you like this podcast.
I hope you actually read this book. It was very fun to
Yeah,
read.
we're 100% recommended.
yeah, like I think it was a really well-rounded book, and like it's really entertaining actually
Right.
because like Olivetti doesn't say a lot. And I actually love the cover. It was really good.
yes,
so
it's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Like at first I didn't understand why a typewriter because I didn't know that Olivetti was a
Yeah,
me
me
neither. Yes, I was very confused.
I feel like Olivetti, and then I just saw like typewriters, and I was like, what is this? I thought it was just a book. Like, what is this?
No, you should really take a look at the cover if you read it digitally because it's like a typewriter with flowers and it's like really cool.
it's very great.
Yeah.
Recommended.
Yeah, and I honestly think it's just a very short book, very entertaining.
Yeah.
You should read it.
For all ages, like I think you would really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Very age appropriate.
Yes.
Well, thank you for listening to our podcast.
Thank you for listening.
See you in the next one.